your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Just slight rain chances to start off the day at about 10%, but as we head through the afternoon, our rain chances will start to go up, particularly in inland areas, to about 30% or so. And then as we head into the evening hours, those showers that build in inland areas will start to die out as they kind of drift back toward the coastline. So not a great rain chance today, but in inland areas, a much higher rain chance. 30% near the coast, we'll call it, and then inland probably about 50%. Tide and radar are pretty quiet across the entire state right now. We have that little trough of low pressure over in the Atlantic, but locally things are quiet. We have a few dots of showers out in Gulf waters. None of them have made it on shore so far this morning. They've tended to die out as they got closer to shore, which is what you would expect at this time of morning, but sometimes a few of them will make it on shore, so we put in that 10% chance. High pressure, the dominant weather feature for us still. Its effect kind of nosing across the state of Florida and bringing us some pretty tranquil conditions. Winds will be generally light, and they'll allow for a sea breeze to develop in the afternoon that will push most of the shower and thunderstorm activity into inland areas. But a few of those storms, as the sea breeze begins to die out, will allow the showers to drift back toward the coastline. Some of them may actually make it to the coastline. Most of them will not. They'll die out in place. As I mentioned, some of the rainfall amounts have been pretty good over the last couple of days in inland locations, but right along the immediate coastline, we haven't seen all that much rain. Rainfall measured in the tenths of an inch, while in inland areas, half inch, inch and a half, rainfalls have been quite common. So mostly inland afternoon storms, partly to mostly sunny skies, partly cloudy in inland areas, mostly sunny near the coastline. And then the tropics remain fairly calm across the region. There's only about a 10% chance of development with this system over the course of the next 5 days. Right now, it's just generally an area of clustered showers and thunderstorms near the Yucatan. There's not a whole lot of action going on. The general forecast is for this high moisture content air, which is indicated here in this turquoise color, to kind of lift up here into the Gulf waters. And when it gets up there, to perhaps have some small amount of organization as it lifts up toward areas of the Texas Gulf Coast and Louisiana Gulf Coast. What does it mean for us? Well, in this imagery that I'm showing you here, the much more humid air, the higher moisture content air, is indicated here in reds and oranges, while the blues and the lighter, cooler colors are the drier air. So we'll put this into motion, and what I think will immediately notice is that the high moisture content air lifts up towards Texas and Louisiana, whereas the drier air kind of slips out into the Atlantic and allows for some moisture to return back to the state of Florida as we head into the weekend. So that little increase in moisture this weekend will also up our rain chances slightly. We'll look for maybe a 40% chance of showers on Sunday. We'll have a southwest wind that will continue on this afternoon at about 10 knots, giving us smooth conditions on our bay and inland waters. Pretty nice stuff. And over the course of the next several days, daytime highs will top out pretty close to the 90 mark, with about a 20% chance of showers to 30% chance of showers. And then as we head into Sunday, that little injection of moisture will up the rain chance just a little bit to about 40%. And then as we head into the beginning of next work week, we will trend that rain chance down to about 20 to 30%.